turned away at the last moment. I might bring the grey bow tie Betty up. Or How Do You Sleep? So How Do You Sleep has gone up. Bow tie Betty links up into line. Allied Command also has been loaded, so only a couple left, Cahito and Neverton. So Cahito, Norbignati's had 2 winners today. Out of the 5 races, Lacey Morrison's ridden 3, Norbignati's ridden 2. And Neverton goes in to complete the line now with Rachel Shred in the saddle. All in. Class 1 over 1200, they're set. And they're away and racing. Allied Command has stood there and the jockey's had a bit of a tumble. He's landed on his feet, he's okay. But hold all tickets if you backed Allied Command. It sort of balked out of the gate, came out late, and the jockey has been dumped onto the ground. Meanwhile, Nazorian at the 900 went to the lead from Answering, Racatoon, and then How Awesome. And they were followed by How Do You Sleep in the middle, and next in the inside there was Dystopian. Cahito was there, How Awesome back behind them, and going around them, Bowtie Betty and Neverton is last of all. So it's Nazorian in front coming down the hill to the 400 metre mark just before the turn. Answering is going up next, and they were followed then a little bit out wider by How Do You Sleep. Bowtie Betty to the outside with Cahito, Neverton, Racatoon trying to thread a passage through the field here, but it is Nazorian. How Do You Sleep is trying to pick it up. Nazorian's in front. How Do You Sleep is coming. Nazorian, How Do You Sleep? Nazorian! Nazorian beat How Do You Sleep, Neverton and Answering. Racatoon, Cahito, and they were followed then by Bowtie Betty, How Awesome back behind them, Dystopian, and they were followed then by Alexandra Margaret, which was the last one in, and the riderless Allied Command has gone past the judge without the jockey, of course, and David Sparks, we hope Sparks is all right, but he did land on his feet, but it came out of the barrier and came out very late and dumped him. So just hold all tickets until we see if it was denied a fair start or not, but it certainly did come out, and it dropped the jockey, but it was late out of the gates. No doubt about the winner, though. Nazorian has virtually led all the way for Jenna Edwards. Number 5, Nazorian. How Do You Sleep? Was a good run, tried very hard up the straight, but number 5, Nazorian. This is Jenna Edwards. Is a 3-year-old gelding by Exceed and Excel out of No Mathage. Chris Jorgensen, Brian Jorgensen and Miss R. Jorgensen. Janelle Ryan of Atherton, the trainer, and Jenna Edwards was the rider, and it's virtually led all the way. Nazorian, number 5. I think How Do You Sleep was a good run second. I've got to give it credit there. A 6-year-old gelding by Sebring. Numbers coming to hand now. What have you got, Lloyd? 5 Nazorian first. 3 How Do You Sleep second. 10 which is Neverton third. 7 Answering was fourth. And number 4 Racatoon was fifth. Margins? A neck by 2 and the time? 109.21. Thanks, Lloyd. 5, 3, 10, 7 and 4. 5, 3, 10. Second, How Do You Sleep? Rebecca Wilson, Ralph Baker, Normie Fitchett. A 6-year-old gelding by Seagram from Vintage Rock. And third was 10, Neverton, which rattled home late. For Rachel Shred, Roy Chalemia Tolga for P. Beamish, Michael Fischelli, Don Scheffler, D.G. Diavetti, Mrs. T.L. Diavetti and Jane Kosh. Roy Chalemi at Atherton, the 4-year-old mare is by Whittakin out of Nevertus and ridden by Rachel Shred. Official numbers 5, 3, 10. It's a neck by 2 lengths and 109.21. For the 1200 metres. 5, 3, 10, 7 is officially fourth. Answering, and number 4, Racatoon, was 5th for Lauren Gurnier. And neck by 2 lengths, 109.21. 5, 3 and 10. And Jenna Edwards